What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. There is a lot that we need to talk about, so let's do this. Just want to say that I miss you guys, and I'm not gonna get much into it, but because I want to go into the first thing. The first thing is I love watching football. I love watching sports. I love watching basketball, tennis, that kind of thing. I also like watching college sports as well. And I want to say congratulations to defeating the Alabama Crimson Tide. And I do want to say, when you go to the White House, you expect a lot of good things out of it. Well, not on Monday night. Because, you see, Donald Trump invited the Clemson Tigers for dinner, for winning the championship. Now, they were expected to be there at 6 p.m. However, because of the whole partial government shutdown, most of the White House food staff have already been gone. So, Trump is going, what can I do since half of my staff is gone for food? What can I do? He decided to feed the players a great American food meal, which was basically a whole plethora of takeout classics of McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, and Domino's. And he said, because of the shutdown, as you know, we have the great Clemson team with us. He said, so we went out and we ordered American fast food paid for by me. Lots of hamburgers, lots of food. I think they like it better than anything we could give. Also, they can have a little fun. Really? You think this is gonna be good? No. This is just absurd in a way. And then he decides to light up some candles, make it all fancy like and whatnot. What the fuck? Seriously? No. Okay, as a college student, granted, that is kind of a good thing, if I got like fast food or anything. But no, you're in the White House. You should be serving like steak. You should be serving hors d'oeuvres, that kind of thing. Not freaking McDonald's, Burger King, all this other kind of fast food. That is so ridiculous. And then you can see the players, as they enter into the White House East Room. The table was piled high with burgers on silver tray, and the White House was playing a jazz rendition of Michael Jackson's classic Billie Jean. Like the most ghettoest thing for a president to do. I'm just saying that that's so ghetto and cheap in so many ways. I have never in my 28 years have seen a president do that until he got into office. That's just, again, that is ridiculous to even hear about this kind of thing, y'all. I mean, if it was me, I go, no, I'm out. I can't. I won't even go to the damn one. Second thing I want to talk about is with this whole government shutdown and everything, you figure, this is all going to be over. Hell to the no, it's not. Because 26 days, y'all, 26 days this has been going on. And speaking of the House, Nancy Pelosi, on Wednesday, she asked Donald Trump, she asked him to delay his State of the Union address to the Congress or submit it in writing. Now, in a letter to Trump, Nancy said that the U.S. Secret Service and the Department of Homeland Security have not been funded for 26 days and were hamstrung by furlongs. 26 days, people. This is what's been going on. Now, the Trump administration on Tuesday called for nearly 50,000 government employees to come back without pay to keep their critical areas of government functioning during what was to become the longest shutdown in U.S. history. So, you want me to come in on a day to work for free? How about no? How about you pay me to do that? No, I'm just saying. And this whole 26-day political crisis has been created by Trump, who has not reopened the government unless he gets money for a while, basically to keep all the Mexicans out, as he says, all the immigrants out, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. People did a GoFundMe for this damn wall, and GoFundMe was like, you know what, y'all dumb as hell, and refunding all these people out there. People, wake up. I've told y'all so many times. People have been trying to tell y'all to wake up, okay? And then Nancy Pelosi, she even said on Twitter, and she asked it, she says, why is, well, actually, hold on. Trump actually said this. Nancy didn't say it. She says, why is Nancy Pelosi getting paid when people who are not, who are working are not? I wonder why, Trump. I wonder why. Maybe because you're an idiot and you have no idea what you were doing in the White House or for our nation as the matter. Seriously, this is absurd. This needs to end. Okay? Seriously, this needs to end, people. Yes, I went into clap mode. This needs to end. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, the whole government shutdown going on. People still criticizing LGBTQ going on, everything else along the way, racism, all this kind of stuff. People going, this isn't happening. Well, guess what? It is still happening, point blank. Because Karen Pence, the wife of Mike Pence, started a job as as an art teacher at the Emmanuel Christian, Northern Virginia. Now, you probably wonder, why am I talking about this? Anything like that. Well, it's a school. It's not a school where everyone is welcome. And a parent orientation posted online, the school states that it will refuse administration to students who participate or in a condone homosexual activity. So meaning, if you have two moms, two dads, or if that kind of thing, you're rejected. Now, the 2018 employment application also makes candidates sign a pledge to not to engage in homosexual activity or violate the unique roles of male and female. Now, basically on there is saying like the moral misconduct, which violates the bona fide occupational qualifications for employees include, but is not limited to, such behaviors as the following: heterosexual activity outside of marriage, meaning like homosexual or lesbian sex activities, polygamy, transgender identification, so much more, basically. Now, this whole application basically states for the schools to believe that marriage unites one man and one woman, and that a wife is commanded to submit to her husband as the church submits to Christ. Now, you try to go, what? Seriously? And Karen Pence, 62, has started the school from 2001 to 2013. Now, their daughter, Charlotte, 25, she graduated from the school according to the website. Now, unlike public schools, private schools can require students and employees to follow specific religious beliefs and adhere to certain behavior in their private labs. They are not restricted from teaching from religious texts or in class subjected to employment discrimination laws. Again, people, you think that racism doesn't exist anymore. LGBTQ, people are like not criticizing them. It is still going on to this day. This is what's happening in 2019. The first month in 2019. Not the second, not the fourth, not the seventh, but the first month of 2019. We all thought it was going to be good so far. It is not going well. With this government shutdown, with this, everything else, it is not going well so far. But with that being said, I want you guys to tell me what is on your mind. What do you guys think about the whole Clemson Tiger getting that whole dinner wise? What do you think about this government shutdown? Even, what are your thoughts about the whole Karen Pence banning LGBTQ students and faculty at this school? Okay? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let people know I'm out there for you guys, because I'm always out there getting the information for you guys, so that way you guys can know what is happening in our world. And with that being said, I love you guys all the time, every day.